हेलो एंड वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल। माय नेम इज़ आयुष और आज मैं लेने वाला हूँ एक एस्पिरेंट का मॉक इंटरव्यू लाइव। इस वीडियो में जो हुआ वो पूरा मैं आपको शेयर करूँगा एंड उससे वन टू वन क्वेश्चन पूछूंगा। मैं उसके बारे में अभी तक कुछ भी नहीं जानता। ही हैज़ क्लियर्ड आईपीमैट इस साल क्लियर और अब हम उसका इंटरव्यू लेंगे, मॉक इंटरव्यू। सो लेट्स स्टार्ट। We are going to take a mock interview for IPMAT. Bharat has cleared IPMAT and Uh, he has an interview just 2 days later. So let's take his personal interview, mock interview, which will prepare him for the final interview. So please, Bharat, introduce yourself.
Sure, I'm Bharat Balaji. I recently took IPMAT 2025. I cleared it with a score of 204. So today I'm with Ayush. I'm happy to be here to be giving my mock interview.
Yeah. All right. So let's start the interview. Are you ready?
Sure, Ayush.
Okay, Bharat. Are you feeling nervous? No.
Yeah, slightly.
How is your preparation going for the interview?
My preparation is going well. I'm from state board actually, so
Okay.
I'm trying to cover up the CBSE syllabus. I find it quite a bit difficult, and the way I speak, I use pauses. Like I take, I interrupt myself when I speak. So I think those are the things I'm trying to address right now. And I do not smile a lot during the interview. The anxiety is
No.
very evident in my face.
Okay. Okay. First of all, so let's start the interview. Mean mock.
Sure.
So, Bharat, as you know, I don't know much about you. So, please tell me about yourself.
Sure, sir. I'm from Chennai. Both of my parents are academicians. I opted for the commerce stream with business mathematics during my higher secondary. And there are three interesting things to say about myself. The first thing would be I am academically inclined, consistent, and self improving, and I believe I have performed creditably well during my board examinations. The second thing would be I was part of two great institutions, Chinmaya Vidyalaya and Jayagopal Barodia. When I shifted schools during my 11th standard, despite it being my first year, it coincided with my school's golden jubilee year, and I was able to convince the teachers panel to elect me as the assistant school people leader and serve the school thereon. The third thing would be I've taken an active part in various competitions such as Shark Tank, quizzes, and I have also taken part in the cultural events of my school annual day. My hobbies include playing cricket. I also read books, and I am also an observer of my state's political scenario. That would
Okay,
be about me, sir.
right. So, you said you are academically inclined. Right.
Yes, sir.
So, can you tell me your 10th and 12th?
Yes, sir. In my 10th, I scored 93%. I'm rounding it off. In my 11th, it was 94, and in my 12th, it was 96.67.
So, which subject did you take? 12th,
Sir,
11th.
I opted for commerce with business mathematics.
CBS.
State board, sir. Tamil Nadu State board.
From,
Till 10th, it was CBSE.
huh.
In higher secondary, it was
And
state
then
board.
you shift. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, any reason for shifting from CBSE
So,
to
my
state
initial
board?
plan, yes, sir. I do have a reason. My initial plan was to pursue the chartered accountancy course. So, I thought the CBSE level max was not required for the chartered accountancy course. So, I shifted state board so I could focus more on the accountancy part.
All right. And you said about the being active part in the school curriculum activities.
Yes, sir.
So can you elaborate on that?
Sure, sir. Sir,
Sure.
during my 11th and 12th, I have taken an active part in various events such as I participated in Shark Tank events in DG Vaishnav College in Savita Eco International School. When it comes to quiz competitions, I participated in the Bharat Ka Journal Quiz. I won the state level quiz competition, and and during 2024 we were the runners up in the South India region. We went
Okay.
to Shakapatnam from Chennai, and we
Uh,
placed second. And I've also won an Krish Extravaganza, which was conducted in Krishnaswamy College, and I've also won in PowerPoint presentations. I was felicitated by Mr. Ramnan, who was the former meteorological department head. I have also taken part in project display events where I did a project called Stellar Parallax, and I was felicitated by uh, Mr. Balachandran, who also works in the meteorological department. So,
Impressive. You are interested in the quiz and take part.
yes, I have taken an
So
active part in
what were
quizzes.
the like subjects, topic were
So, when it
exposed?
comes to Bharat, yes, sir.
Hmm.
When it comes to Bharat Ko Jano, the subjects where it is essentially about India. Bharat Ka Jano, you have to learn about India, India's history, India's heritage, India's economy, all those things, everything about India.
Okay. So you took commerce and now you have scored 93 around in 12th.
In 12th, it was 96, sir.
96.
Yes, sir.
Oh, great. Which was your favorite subject?
So, my favorite subject would be economics, macroeconomics to be specific.
Macro. So explain me the cross elasticity.
Sir, I'm not able to hear you, sir.
Cross elasticity.
So, cross elasticity is the elasticity of a commodity with respect to the price change in a substitute commodity. Suppose when the price of a substitute commodity changes, how does it that price change affect the demand for the commodity? Let me say if the price of tea has increased or decreased, how does that change affect the quantity demanded for coffee?
Oh, all right. So why we need economics? To study? Like, why did it become a subject?
So, I believe economics is primarily concerned with production, consumption, and every other activity that involves money.
Hmm.
The primary requirement of economics was to study the economic activities and economic behavior of different individuals and essentially to formulate policies to solve the basic problems of an economy.
Yeah, but I am asking about how did it started? Like, what was the need when economics as a subject become so important? Like in a society, there are problems. So, like we have psychological problems. So there is a psychology. We have physics. So there is a subject. But how did the economic as a subject become so important in the world?
So, economics as a subject started from oikos nomikos, which means management of households. So, I believe that is where the subject economics started to manage the budget and finances of a household.
As a whole, like if we say, I will give you an. It is related to resources.
So, I believe economics. So,
Allocation of resources. There is a particular definition. Problems. Central
yes,
problems.
sir.
Can you explain the central problems of economics?
Sure, sir. The central problems of an economy are what to produce, how much to produce, and how to produce. And the solution to these problems are given in a production possibility curve.
20th. Okay. Subject. Which was your extra subject?
Sir, I had six subjects. I had language as well. I had commerce, accountancy, business mathematics, uh, commerce, economics, and English and Sanskrit.
Okay. Can you tell me three ratios? Any three ratios?
Sure, sir. The first one would be the current ratio. Second one would be quick ratio. The third one would be profitability ratio.
What is profitability ratio?
So the profitability ratio's formula is net profit by revenue from operations into 100. It shows the profit earned of a company with respect to the total revenue earned.
Okay. So, what are your? Can you tell me your strength and weakness?
Sir, my strengths would be resilience because no matter how hard I fail, I make sure that I take a learning from it and I attempt the next thing with an optimistic mindset. I do not uh, get shattered by failures. I don't let them affect me. So my first strength would be resilience. The second strength of mine would be dedication and diligence because when I set my mind on something, if I set my mind to achieve something, I make sure I pull out all my stops. I give my entire 100% to achieving that goal, and I only set goals that are of such purpose. My third strength would be taking initiative. I think taking initiative is something that people lack today. I'm someone who has always been the first to raise a hand of kind of person. I've always uh, been to initiate an event to start something. So that is those are my three strengths. Coming to my weaknesses, my first weakness would be I do not let things affect me on a personal level. If it is a failure, if it is a shortcoming, I look at it from a very objective perspective and I just rationally analyze the shortcomings and try to correct myself. It might seem like a positive, but the thing is, only when such big failures affect you on a personal level, you improve drastically. If, for example, you might have seen a lot of people going and hitting the gym after a breakup. But for me, there are certain kind of failures which don't affect me a lot, which I feel should. My second weakness would be I am not very good at maintaining relationships when it comes with my friends. When I set my priorities right, I can be very ruthless about it. An entire month, I would have not spoken a single word to my friend. I'm such ruthless when it comes to priorities, and I feel it might hamper my relationships. And I'm definitely working on balancing both my priorities and my relationships, because I do recognize that they are important as well.
Okay, great. Why IPM? Why do you want to join IPM, and what will you bring to this to this institution?
Sure, sir. The reason I would join IPM, the first reason would be their interdisciplinary approach. The first years gives me a strong foundation in economics, mathematics, and statistics, and it also beautifully blends the humanities subjects, which makes sure I have a broad perspective as a manager. The second reason would be their focus on social consciousness. The entire philosophy and mission of IIM Indore is to create socially conscious managers. I believe a manager should be someone who is able to integrate profit with purpose. The third reason I would like to join IIM Indore is that it aligns with my personal interests as well, and it would the various programs like the rural outreach program, the social internships would help me evolve as an individual. The things that I bring to the table of IIM Indore would be a diverse sort of perspective and someone who has the capability to shoulder responsibility and take initiative. I think that is very important when it comes to collaborative activities.
Okay. So how will you um, define yourself? Introvert or extrovert?
So I believe I'm a fairly extroverted person, but I also like dwelling within myself solo with a book in my hand. I can also be a very extroverted person, dance in front of a cinema theater. So I can do both, sir.
Have you tried that
Which one, sir?
dancing in front of them?
Yes, sir. There are two instances. One was when the entire crowd was dancing, and the second instance was another example of me taking initiative. We watched a re-release movie of superstar Rajinikanth, where no one else was in the theater was dancing, but it was an excellent song. So I went first. I dragged my friend, and then people started coming, and it was a very fun day for me.
Oh, okay. Right. Nice. So let's talk about your state and which city did you say?
So I'm from Chennai, from Tamil Nadu,
Chennai.
sir.
Chennai. So can you tell me who is your IAS of Chennai current?
Sir, the district collector of Chennai is Mr. Satish Pratap Jagade.
Okay. And IPS, SP?
Sir, I'm not sure the who's the commissioner of Chennai, but I'll definitely read about
No, no,
that.
commissioner is different. SP is different.
Sir, I'm not sure about
Okay,
that,
no
sir.
problem, no problem. Who is MLA of Chennai?
Sir, the MLA of my constituency, Chennai has multiple constituencies. The MLA from my constituencies is Mr. Vetri Aragan from the DMK party, sir.
DMK party. Who is the MP?
Sir, Chennai has three parliamentary constituencies. The MP from my constituency, Chennai Central, is Mr. Dayanidhi Maran from the DMK, sir.
Okay. Can you tell me some five places of Chennai to you have to recommend to your friend who is coming to Chennai and he wants to visit your city and explore your city. What five places will you recommend?
Sure, sir. The first place I would recommend him to visit is what something everyone would recommend, the Marina Beach. It is the second longest beach in the entire world, and is something every individual visiting Chennai should come and see the magnificence of the sea. The second tourist place that I would mention him is the Patinapakam area, which is near the shore. It has excellent seafood. It has the cuisine is very rustic. It has the elements of simplicity in it. It has the elements of the colonial culture that left us. So it has the shades of that in the food. The third place I would ask him to visit is the Theosophical Society in Adaya. It is the place where philosopher J. Krishnamurti. It was founded by Annie Besant.
Hmm.
And it is a philosophical society. The fourth place that I would recommend him to visit is the St. George Fort, which is serves as the secretariat of the Tamil Nadu Assembly. It is the first fort that was set up in Chennai. It was set up around the 19th century. So it is the place from where Chennai started expanding. So it is the origin of the city Chennai. The
Oh,
fifth place would be to visit the Vadapalani temple. It is a Murugan temple which has been in existence for around at least 5 centuries.
any nearby hill station?
Sir,
Up
the hill station which is nearby from Chennai would be Uti or Otakame.
Ooty. Huh. Explain me Operation Sindoor.
Sir, Operation Sindoor is the response that Indian Army gave after the Pahalgam attack that happened on April 22. 26 civilians were killed, and Operation Sindoor was carried out by the Indian Army on May 7th. It is an operation which is has been stalled right now. It is not complete yet. On that day, on May 7th, India carried out airplane strikes. It struck 9 terrorist camps in Pakistan, including the one near Noor Ahmed. It is very near to the nuclear base of Pakistan, and it sent a very strong message that any act of terror would be considered as an act of war. India raised the threshold when it comes to its tolerance of terror attacks. So I think the Operation Sindoor was a success with respect to India, sir.
Okay. Any today's headline? Any new headline today?
So today's headline would be that Mr. Amit Shah has spoken about the 11 years of Modi's rule, how it has transformed India from the pessimistic view that India had to how Modi's government has transformed India and how we are marching towards the aim of Vikshit Bharat 2047.
Okay. Any world news like America or Israel, Iran?
Sir, one news would be the Operation Sindhu that is being carried out by India, where Iran has taken a step forward to announce that its airspace would be open, where 1,000 Indian students who are studying in Iran would return to India by the next week.
Oh, okay. No more. What was the Shark Tank event you take participate in? I could not hear
Sir,
you.
yes, sir.
Can you explain
Uh,
what was the
uh,
event and how it was?
Sure, sir. The Shark Tank event at DG Vaishnava College it had around 35 teams competing there from different schools in and around Chennai and from the rest of Tamil Nadu. We pitched the idea of an app called Finance Genie. It is an app
Hmm.
to promote financial literacy in India. As we already know, only 25% of India is financially literate, and by 2050, the old age dependency ratio of India would increase by 30%, which is an alarming sign for a country with such a huge population like India. And it is necessary that we improve financial literacy in India to encourage people to start saving, to start investing early on, so that they can secure themselves. That was the basic idea behind the apps.
Okay. I think it is fine. Your answer is good. But sometimes you are speaking too much. Okay.
Sure.
Some in some parts, like